Go. Mic check, Melo. You got the invite, right?
Second half. Yeah, sure, boy, I'm within.
Nice one. We got 2 people watching already. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tier 2 Bahrain. Gonna be an
welcome. Feels like we haven't raced in a long time.
Right? It was the weekend, right?
Yeah.
How was your weekend, Melo?
My weekend was quiet, man. I was actually catching up on work. And you?
Man, I was in the streets, man. As always.
As always, boy. The best place to be in Jen. Less traffic in the spaces, bruh.
100%. As we check, we've got 13 drivers currently.
How many reported not to come?
I think we've got 2 currently. Just please send me invite. Boys. I'm just updating to know there was one that says.
Okay, I'll invite him real quick.
Alright, cool. Spuda already commenting he wants to see more racing today. Hopefully we do, Spuda. Hopefully we do, mate. Let me see if I can.
I believe we will.
Let me see if I can share the link with the broader masses on social media and everywhere. Oh no, my phone just switched off.
Good evening, ladies and gents, viewers and racers. It is race night, BrakeAway Tier 2. Today,
Tier 20. Hopefully Oaks race today and no drama like Baku.
Yeah, now most drivers regretted what happened in the last race and don't want to repeat of it. So,
yeah, 100%.
Looking forward to having some good racing today.
Are you able to confirm them, man, in the group, who's joining, who needs invites? While I charge this phone of mine, I actually need to invest. I need to invest in a new phone.
Got you. So we've got a lot of drivers updating their game.
Okay.
However, we will not give them more than 10 minutes from now.
Correct, that's fine. Let's go, Miss Bonner. Welcome once again. I promise you, you're gonna get a race today. No Baku drama.
Am I the only one who believes that at Cohiba, Miss Bonner shouldn't pay for drinks? I honestly believe so.
You know, because she's always here, right?
Nah, 100%.
I think it's.
That's just my view. We're gonna have to wait for Esco to sign that off.
Yeah, I think it's Miss Bonner and Kid K. Definitely.
100%. Why enticing? I think I'm having issues on my side. 14 drivers, 6 more to go. But Nobi signaled that he made a plan. He's going to a friend's house.
That is correct. I think he's online already. With his teammates.
Oh yeah, he is perfect.
Spuda's asking if that's you offering to settle the drinks, man.
For the ladies, Maluda. How can head of ESCO speak to a junior employee?
Asking us these questions. Come on, Spuda. Come on,
Maluda. Be a leader, my friend. Be a leader. Oh, there we go. I found it now. Thank you. I first had technical issues. Now I'm sorted.
Okay, we'll give the drivers a couple more minutes to sort out their downloads.
Any predictions for tonight's race?
Okay, I think if I was to bet, I'd definitely put my money on Magnovi, but you know, again, hey, tier 2, it's a tricky one. But I think it's his track. I've had a couple of races with him. He's also quick.
But what are you saying about Twitch? My man is on Twitch 453 in the house.
Is it?
Yeah, no, he's quick and he's learned to compose himself, so I believe he can be an underdog tonight.
Let's go. We wait and see.
No, Miss Bono, let's not wonder how many DNFs we'll get. Let's turn it around. Let's say how many finishes will we get in the positive direction, Miss Bono. Come on now. Tengwe must pick a car. We've got 5.5 minutes to go until we kick off quali.
Shout out, Ron. We see you, mate. Shout out for the viewers. While we wait for drivers to jump into the lobby, I just need to get your predictions as well of how this race is going to go and who your favorite will be. We'll just keep the comments going.
Let's go, Rowan, let's go. Yes, Miss Bono, I understand PTSD is a real thing in Tier 2, but we believe it's going to come to an end tonight. Hopefully we can have more than half the grid finishing the race. 2 Mercedes are in, 2 Red Bulls are in, 1 Ferrari's out. Okay, Sepis, who drives the other Ferrari?
Tamayo, he's the one who's still updating.
Oh, freak, yeah. Is Trowizi in? Oh, cause
electricity.
He's at Bonga's house. He should have come here because I'm like a kilometer from Bonga. Ugh. Oh, that's straw. Let me give a call to Trowizi.
Straw is out. Bonga just sent a comment. Straw is out.
What a shame, man.
That is kind of sad.
I think he really wanted to redeem himself today.
Actually, yeah.
4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes before we get Bahrain on the way.
Smuda says no straw equals less DNFs. Wow, Smuda hates straw, right? I think there's beef there. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's tension building up from no electricity in Captain Park. We have no idea. Because there's definitely tension there. Let's go. Updates, come on. Need to jump on the 100 meg line, gents.
For these things to speed up, right? I think we'll kick it off at 1940. We'll just give people 4 more minutes to go, and then we'll just kick it off. Yeah, Bonga, you better bump that up. We need those fast lines, mate. Oh, man. I didn't even get myself beers. Because I know it's going to be lit today. It's going to be a much interesting race. Oh, Streez is online at least. What a do, Streez. A pity you can't join us in this race.
Straw, bro.
I see
Where
him
are
in the
you?
comment section.
Are you at Bonga's place, boy?
I see him in the comment section.
It's Joeezy. If you're at Bonga's, you can come through my crib and raise price. Literally like a kilometer away if you can. Oh, unless your console is a thing. Is that your place? Hopefully you have it with you, boy. Welcome, flashed by Sanele Makanya. Writing all caps. I don't know if that's excitement or no, let me not say this before we lose potential sponsors.
Oh, Tamaz on 42%. I don't think he's gonna make it, eh?
Hopefully during quali.
I think let me just send him an invite. It's on the side, but guys will just have to kick off, right? Cognizant of time. Tamayo. Where is Tamayo? There he is. He'll just have to pick his car. Let me just tell him in the group. Seven spectators online. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Put the word out there. We are about to start quali for race 4 of tier 2.
Looks like the drivers are more keen than we are. They've all read it up and ready to go.
It's on 51%. No, yeah. Twitch. Let's go, boy. Let's go, Twitch. Get ready for some action. Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's go. Is Gamma in?
Yeah, Gamma is in as we start quali of Bahrain. So, what can you tell us about Bahrain? We're in the desert here, Melo. Talk to us.
Yeah, one of the most beautiful night races I've had in F1. It is so hot, it is so humid. They decided to have it in the evening. Most drivers classify this track as slippery. Myself can confirm that. I'm never really comfortable in this track, but some drivers just find it flawless. Yeah.
100%.
How do you find it, Zota?
No, I agree. One of the most beautiful tracks, to be quite honest. In terms of raw pace, got one of the longest DRS zones, of which most drivers will attack once the DRS is open. So we'll see how it goes. Charles a lot on the softer tires, but obviously, again, depending on tire management, we'll see how drivers do. Hard tires are actually not bad here as well. So we'll see how people strategize as we go along tonight. As quali has started, 10 seconds in, we will see how the drivers go during quali.
The first car to leave the pit is the McLaren of... Who's that? Do you have an eye of who that is?
McLaren of... Oh, we see it's a Ferrari in front. Tepiso, not wasting time. Obviously, the track is not warm enough. Drivers just need to be careful as the track temperatures aren't as high enough. Hopefully, all of them will be able to warm up their tires and we won't be witnessing any spins.
Hopefully. Looks like half the grid is on track already.
That's correct. We've got Tepiso up in front. I think followed behind by Bangobi. All of them are on the softs. Oh, well, not all of them. I see Crashing Keys are starting with the mediums with Twitch. Interesting. Will be interesting to see their times and what they put up. As we go to Tepiso, is going to take that gear 2 sharp left bend as he enters the second DRS zone. We'll see. I was with this guy this weekend. He was amped up about this race, but we always have a problem with him with crashing when it matters most. So we'll see how today will pan out for him.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how he can turn that power into kilowatts on track. Let's see. We've got D-Rollers, someone who's been quiet, but I believe as the season goes by, we'll see what it's really made of.
To be quite honest, Melo, I think D-Rollers has not been quiet. His problem is just he crashes very early in the race. So hopefully none of that today as we watch the piece of go on the fast lap. First DRS straight. We'll see how we'll take the first dangerous turn. Hopefully no accidents here. People will be able to break it. Takes it clean as he about to enter the second DRS zone on the up straight.
About half a kilometer behind is Bangobi on the soft tire as well on the hot lap. So I'm going to ride along with Bangobi on the second DRS zone.
Let's go. Let's see. His first sector. 28.5 by Tsepiso. What does Bangobi put there? Melo. Oh, as you already
26.5 from Bangobi, a bit slow.
A bit slower than Tsepiso. Early stages in quali, but I mean, Tsepiso obviously putting a statement. We'll see what his lap time will be as he enters the second DRS zone. Driving like the esport drivers, making use of the full track and taking that corner. Hopefully it doesn't invalidate that lap. He's pushing his car. We're seeing yellow flags everywhere.
I think that might be drivers getting out of the way.
That's correct. As he puts a purple sector on the second sector, obviously as the first driver out on track, we will see what time he's putting up there as he goes to the last DRS zone on the straight, and he's gonna pull a 129.2, which is actually a fast lap, and we wait. Bangobi 128.4. He better. Bangobi made time in the last two sectors, right? Because clearly the first sector, the first two sectors were definitely not for him. As we jump on board on Crash, or as he enters the pits with no time, probably.
Yeah, so he had a collision with Tengwe, and Tengwe has been awarded a 5-grade penalty for collision with Crash.
Oh.
Yes, I'll say it again, collision with Crash. So he now has a 5-grade penalty.
As we watch Uko Boza putting Red Bull on the map.
Tsepo Temba puts it third, but that's quite a slow lap with a 144.1. I believe he might have an episode. He might have
a wing out there probably because those times are slow. MKG goes third with the 130.05 as we watch Utopoza puts a 129.2 to take it to third position. Ooh, look at that time with the episode Utopoza. That is actually very tight.
That's a competitive time as well, bro. Literally thousandths of a second in it.
Of a second, correct. As we jump on board. September, Twitch puts a 132.6 obviously on the medium tire. We'll see how it goes as we jump on board. Oh, with the other Red Bull, what has happened to Tyson? I think he might have lost the wing.
Correct. That Red Bull has no nose in front.
Oh.
I believe he's going back to the pits, waiting for our technical team to let us know what happened to that Red Bull of Tyson.
As we jump on board with Ubonga as the second Mercedes, obviously the first one to put a tire, goes straight to the second DRS, so 126 DRS, 127, 128.9. He takes it to second position, which is a good time there for Bonga.
What a lap from Bonga, man. Takes it P2 with a 128.9. 5 tenths a drift off Bangobi.
Major statement there from Bangobi. Though. With the 128.4. Those times are still to improve again, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, the track temperatures are gonna go up. Those tires are gonna be much stickier, and we are hoping to see time improvements as we have 12 minutes left of this session.
Still 5 more drivers yet to put a time. We've got Mkize, Dirola, Skimpy, Mike Tyson, and Tabo yet to put a time, but they're all on track trying to put a time on the board with 10 or so minutes to go.
As we jump on board with Tabo T92 on that
Bonga's
Alpine.
going faster. Bonga is 4 tenths faster.
Oh, is he going again? He didn't pit?
No, he's still on the hot lap and he's moving. Let's see what his sector 2 looks like.
Oh, goes wide. It's a purple though from Ubonga. He is going for the fast lap here.
And he's on track because he's 5/10 up already. Oh.
He has done 2 laps on these soft tires. If he puts the fastest time in these tires, you guys need to understand he will start as he goes into the DRS zone. 127, 128.
Oh, that's not the 10th shy of
that
goal.
Is actually so close.
So do you think that you need to go for 2 hot laps to get the best out of the tires?
Well, from my point of view, I prefer rather just doing a lap or 2 just to also save the tires for the race, because you must understand, as compared to Ubanqobi, Bonga has done 3 laps already with those soft tires. So if that time is his fastest time, he'd have to start the race with tires that are 3 laps old. And you must understand, Ubanqobi did it in one hit. So we will see how it goes. We will see how it goes.
It looks like, but judging by his driving, he's still going for it.
He just hit a first sector purple again. Oh, but his ERS is going to screw him over here because he's on 11 as he goes again for another fast lap. Do you have any other drivers on board there, man, that I can jump on?
Looks like most of the drivers are either in the pit or on their hot lap. We have Twitch also in his in-lap, Gamma in his in-lap. So it looks like Bonga is the person to watch right now. Oh, but he's 6/10 slower in the second sector. He might have to abandon this lap.
As we jump on board to his teammates, who obviously hasn't put a time on it to crash Sakile Nkize, the second driver of the Mercedes. Shout out to Mr. Kuzwai all the way from London now. So I'm in my door, yeah. As we see, Crash takes that first spin. He is about to take it straight up on the second DRS zone of the Bahrain track. See, he's pushing that Mercedes, obviously. Wants to be up there with his teammates. I must say, Crash has improved from where we started. He knows his braking zones. He knows how to take these corners, which is major key improvement. Takes the first sector purple. Oh my goodness, are we here for a surprise? One wonders to see. Takes that bin very well on gear 2.
Oh, beautiful exit from Kize going into the second DRS zone. Let's see what the Mercedes can do for us tonight.
Oh, takes it well as well as he enters the second DRS zone. Crash is pushing this car. And one needs to notice as well, it's a first stint on those laps. As initially it wanted to start with the mediums. Hopefully had an accident, goes wide. He gets the second purple even though he goes wide. But I think that will cost him a bit of time. That will cost him a bit of time. He's got 2 purple sectors from 1 and 2. The third one, I think it won't be the case as he went wide there. Goes on the straight. DRS zone 127, 128, 129, which takes him to P5. Which is good, I must say, from Sakile Kresemkiz as we jump on board with Utabo, the other Alpine.
Oh, Bangobi pins it. Bangobi is out of qualifying.
Is Bangobi, did he crash out?
He crashed out. He was giving that car everything and it just couldn't give him back. So Bangobi has crashed out.
Was that at the end of Sector 2? That bend always hits a lot of drivers, so just not sure if it...
We're not sure where he lost it. It looks like it's the fast right-hander of Sector 2.
As we watch Tabo taking it to P7 in the Alpine. I think he's the only Alpine available today. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Corpoza makes it 128.3 as the fastest time. Oh, my goodness. It's a pity Bangobi has crashed out, but Corpoza takes pole position with 7 laps to go.
I did not see this coming. A hot lap from Corpoza, a 128.3 from Corpoza. Come on. Any more surprises today?
Tepiso has invalidated his lap. We will jump back to Bonga on the mediums. One wonders what the strategy is. Does he think that he's going to get a faster time on mediums?
I believe not.
Let's wait and see.
His race engineer Stroh has said that he's going to advise him to go to a new set of softs to try to go faster.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Corpoza. Shout out to the commentary there as we watch Corpoza doing the thing.
Man. We with 6.5 minutes to go. Hey. But Topoza being in the front row is not an upset. It's really not an upset.
With 6 minutes to go, Melo, will he still be in the front row though?
One wonders.
One wonders.
The piso is that? Oh, the piso's back in the pit. Okay, we've got quite a number of drivers on the hot lap. Okay, no, I believe Tabo's preparing for a hot lap. MKG is also on a hot lap now. I'ma ride you up with Lehua in the Williams MKG.
Oh, he's getting ready for a hot lap, out lap. As we watch Twitch, who's currently in P9. I'm assuming his time, those times were with medium tires. He's gonna go for his first stint on softs.
He is on one now.
Correct.
It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good.
Oh, he is on the fast lap already. Let's see how his sector 2 goes. As he takes that bend on sector 2, keeps it on track. Purple sector 2. Oh, and he invalidates it. Oh no, Twitch. With the second purple 2. Second sector on purple, meaning it was the fastest sector. Oh my goodness, Twitch.
We just lost Lehua. Second driver to lose in quali. I think he also lost it in the fast right hand of sector 2.
As you watch Gamma Maverick, oh, it's going out of track. What's happening here? Was he moving out the way? Seems like it was on a fast lap. What's happening with Gamma Maverick? Is he letting people past? Oh, seems like he's letting people past. Skimpy one, out lap. Sepiso is another one on an out lap with softs. On new softs. Crash and Keys as well is out on new softs. Topoza is out as well with 4 minutes left. Oh, people are out here to obviously improve their times. Melo?
The time is now. The time is now to improve your time. 4 minutes left, and usually takes around a minute and a half to go around. So the time is now to put your times. Skimpy, D-Rollers, Tango, and Tyson in the bottom 5. Come on. We need to see some more competitive times from these drivers.
As we jump on board with Ubonga, who's still driving around with the mediums, but he's 6/10 up. Clearly the pace right now is not with the medium tire, but more the soft tire. And he loses his car. Luckily no wings broken. As he gets it back. As we watch Utepiso on the softs, going for another stint with 3 minutes left, ladies. 3.5 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. He obviously wants to improve his time. There's a front row position up for grabs, noting that Umangobi has crashed out with a time of 1:28.4, which seems to be competitive, as he's still at number 2.
I'm watching the lap of Tepiso in the Ferrari. It's looking good, but let's see what the numbers say in the first sector.
100%, as he's about to finish the first sector.
Oh, he's a 10th up, okay.
He's a 10th up on his time, but not the quickest. Obviously, noting that it's not purple, but he's pushing his car nice and clean on the bend there. Turn right. He's about to take another sharp first turn left. Oh, does he control that car? He goes wide. That's going to cost him a bit of time, obviously, Utepiso. I like the line he takes when he's going to take the next left bend. And as he goes up, a lot of tier 1 drivers lose the chair. Will he lose it? Keeps it on track, takes it nice and... purple sector 2. Oh, this is going to be a competitive tie.
Yes.
5/10 up already.
It's actually in line to put him in P3.
Let's wait and see, man. Melo takes the last corner very well.
Let's go.
25. DRS zone. 26. 27. 28 takes him to P3.
28.
He remains at P3 with the 125.28.5. Oh, it's close there with Ubonga. Bonga's going up again. Does he have enough time? He's on his out lap as we jump on board with Crash and Kize. Skippy one takes it to P2.
Come on.
Who saw this coming? Skippy one. The other McLaren, we haven't seen much of him during the course of the season, takes it to P2 with a 128.4.
Are we seeing a Daniel Ricciardo and Norris in Monza?
Whoa.
What is this I'm seeing with the McLarens in second and third?
That is a crazy time from Uskimpi.
Beautiful time, but people are still waiting to cause an upset. We've got Mkize, we've got Twitch still on a hot lap. Sepotemba, that's someone else we still need to see up there in the timesheets. Give the people what they want, Sepotemba. Give the people what they want.
Crash Mkize has just invalidated his lap as we jump on board with Twitch. Twitch can still improve that time, Melo. I believe him. He's quick on this track.
Yeah, he's 2 tenths up on his current time, so he really needs to make something happen in the second sector.
Takes it clean there, goes straight up, DRS zone.
Running into traffic, but Tango gets out of the way beautifully.
44 seconds remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 44 seconds remaining. Some of our drivers obviously want to make sure that they are able to start their laps before the time has run out. I know Ubonga's pushing that car to get it to the line. Twitch.
Oh, he already is in turn 1, so he's on a hot lap already. Twitch might not make it. I think this lap will be the one.
Will be his last. Going to be interesting what time he puts up. As he enters the lap
on his entire lap, so I don't think we should expect.
DRS zone 126, 127. He doesn't improve on his time as we jump on board with Ubonga. He's already 3 tenths up on his quickest time.
Sepotemba, wait for it, Sepotemba. He's on a flyer.
Sepotemba, flash 128, which moves him to P1. Oh, that's a good time. That was a beautiful lap from Sepotemba. As we jump on board again with Ubonga. I mean, he was up on the first sector. Will he? Oh, he loses his car. Oh no, Bonga.
Bonga loses his car in DNFs. He's currently in P6 with a 28.5. Oh man, he was on for a hot one. He was on for a stunner. But Sepotemba, why we're not shocked? Sepotemba belongs up there.
No.
The pace is so great lately.
100%. Sepotemba. I mean, he's one of the quickest in the league. I think his decision making has obviously cost him throughout the season so far. As we watch the drivers with the time up, we just need to see who's still out on the fast lap. Sepotemba currently in P1. Twitch.
Yes, Topoza's on his in lap. I believe that summarizes quali.
I think that summarizes quali. I mean, everyone's times. People are just going back to the pit. Do you want to take us on the grid of of this entertaining quali, Melo?
You know, man, like that 28 flat, I think actually would have put him in the top 7 in T1.
In Tier 1, 100%. That was actually a quick time by Sepotemba, guys.
That's a quick time Sepotemba.
We definitely need to give props there.
We definitely have to. So we lost 3 drivers. We lost Bangobi in the McLaren. We lost Bonga in the Mercedes. We lost MKG Lehoa in the Williams. So as we summarize quali, and quali is officially over in 56 seconds. We've got Sepotemba in P1 in the Aston Martin. Topoza and Skimpy. Those round up the top 3 for quali. We've got Bangobi who lost it and he was on a fly of a lap. He starts P4 in the McLaren. Tsepiso, he's got him in the Ferrari in P5. Bonga, who knows very well he could have done better, is in P6 with his teammate alongside him on the grid, Mkize. Crash Mkize. Then we've got Twitch, Tabo, and MKG who summarized the top 10. Gamma, P11, Mike Tyson, P12, D-Rollers 12, and we've got Tango in P14, who already has a 5 grid penalty for impeding and crashing into Mkize during qualifying. So that will not be affected by anything as he will still start P14.
That sums up the grid, guys. That sums up the grid. Getting ready for this race that's about to kick off. Nice quality time.
As we said, we are not taking any bets on safety cars. We are not taking any bets, as I see some comments on the audience here.
100%.
Yeah, hopefully we get some clean racing, man. We get some consistent racing from the drivers. I'm looking at the partnership. Looking at P3 and 4, we've got the McLarens. P6 and 7,
we've got
those
the
are the Mercedes.
AMG Petronas.
So it's interesting how they will maneuver through the first few corners, because there's nothing as frustrating as being side by side with your teammate in the first few corners of a race.
100%, man. 100%. I think we're ready to go. Are people still doing quali?
No, the timer has gone out. Results are in and finalized. We should be going live any moment now.
100%, mates. 100%, mates. Let us go. As we say, Bonga commenting that there's a network freeze again.
How can we have this at the eve of an update? We cannot be having such issues. However, our technical team is always prepared for such. And if this persists, we shall proceed to have a custom grid. So custom grid will just set up the quali as it is. So we'll give it a few more seconds. If we still cannot resolve the matter,
we'll do a custom grid.
We will proceed with a custom grid indeed.
Everyone is on the soft tire, so everyone will have to start their race on the soft tire. Oh, obviously, perfect. From number 11 to 14, they can start with whatever tire they want. Okay, it seems like we're gonna go to custom grid. Let me tell the gentleman to exit lobby. I will take a picture of the grid as it stands. Let us see. I think it will not neutralize the tire, because I need the gents to just exit the same lobby. I will add them again and make it a custom grid. So we'll just sort that out now while the gents exit lobby.
Yeah, this works perfectly for Bonga, who had 8 through his tires.
Exit. I will send another invite. What's up with this game, man? I mean, we had an update today. What's going on? I thought it would be sorted by now.
Yo, we expected the best, but clearly that's not what we're getting. I think the drivers will repay us with a fantastic performance today.
Let's go. Mphatso Piri saying he can't wait for the race. We can't wait as well, gentlemen. So
bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed to have a custom grid. We should be underway in a short moment. So we proceeding with the same lobby, correct? Mic check, mic check, mic check. So what we're doing now is just getting all the drivers back in order, have them select the appropriate cars as we prepare to go racing in Bahrain. We've got 29 laps for tonight's race. Most drivers will go for a one-stopper, but as most people anticipate safety cars, we might have a change to the number of stops that we have. So it looks like we have most of the drivers back in the grid. Most of the drivers have selected their cars.
Skimp 1-2.
And technical team is already setting up where everyone will start based on their qualifying positions. The top 10 will start on softs. The top 10 will start on softs. And everyone on the 11th place downward has a free choice.
Please tell these guys to unread. What are they doing?
The drivers are too eager to go. Oh Lord.
Hey man, these guys, they mustn't do that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As we work on the grid, we've got Ubonga.
Do you want me to run you through the grid?
Yes, let's go. So after Tsepiso, it's Bonga, and then it's Crash and Kize, right? And then it's Twitch.
Then we've got Tabo.
Right.
MKG Lehoa.
Yes.
Gama.
Yes.
Mike Tyson and D-Rollers.
Yes. And D-Rollers.
Please.
Okay, cool.
Yes. But looks like we now have 16 drivers. So
yeah, that's fine. So Kasango and Tamayo will start at the back of the grid.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. As we run again, let's go again, Melo. Just to check it right. Tsepotemba, Chopoza, Skimpy one, Bango, Tsepiso, Bonga, Crash, Twitch, Tabo, MKG, Gamma Maverick, Mike Tyson, D-Rollers, Tegwe, and the two new drivers. Okay, let's go. Confirm these changes. Okay, cool. Let's go. I think the gents can ready up now.
Now we can go. The drivers are too eager to go, man. Is it adrenaline? Is it being anxious? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I see some people in the comments like, but your crazy stats might put him in front.
We will wait and see. Oh yeah, Mangobe's got one of the fastest starts in the game. I mean, he shows us flame as well when we are racing together with the tier 1 drivers.
Definitely interesting to see how that pans out. We've got the late comer of Tamayo still holding us up. There we go. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 29 laps of Bahrain underway. As we know, into the first corner.
It is always lit.
Hopefully we don't have any wing damages. A lot of teams are complaining that they cannot afford the number of wings they have to replace.
Sifle's on the live chat. I mean, we got an essay, a full essay the whole day the last time we were here in Bahrain.
So hopefully we don't get that. Come on, drivers. Let's go. This is the road to tier 1. You know, this season is gonna fly by so quick.
So quick, right? It's moving, right?
So quick, man. 20 seconds before the race commences. Let's just take note of the tire choices, especially in the top 10.
100%.
For those drivers who do not adhere to this, will be handed out penalties at the end of the race.
2 seconds to go.
Let's go.
As we are about to start the race with Tsepotemba in the lead. Lights on, drive through penalty for Tamayo. Good start there from Tsepotemba. Down straight. We got, oh no! There's a DNA for Ukimbeto start. Oh no! As we see Utopoza take the lead. Utopoza, there's contact with Tsepotemba. Oh
no! Spins round and goes all the way to the back of the grid.
As we see Ubangobi in P2 Tsepiso. What's happening there?
We've got carnage again. Virtual safety car. What a mess of full caution. The stewards have decided to turn into a full caution. We've already lost 2 drivers. We've lost Crash. We've lost Skimpy in the McLaren. Oh Lord, that's some carnage in 10-1, man.
What?
We even had carnage in the straight before we reached the end of the straight. We lost Kize. We do not know what happened to Kize. I apologize to Skimpy in the McLaren.
5-second penalty for Tsepotemba and Tsepiso. I'm assuming Tsepotemba got a 5-second penalty with the contact he had with Utopoza. Drive through for Tamayo. Kasango Music as well. He's got a 5-second penalty. Gamma Maverick. I'm assuming it's just contact under the yellow flags here, Melo.
100%. There was contact under safety car, so no cars allowed to touch. Both cars are awarded 5-second penalties for collision. But we've got Tamayo with a drive-through penalty. He was too eager on the start and left before the lights went out, and so is the rollers. And they cannot serve those drive-throughs under safety car. Oh, what a shame to lose Pize and Skimpy, man.
One wonders what happened to Skimpy there, because I think there might have been contact at the start of the race as we watch Ubangobe going past to P1. Tepo Temba's entering the pit. Is he serving for the 5 seconds, going straight into the mediums? Oh, he's got wing damage. He's got wing damage.
So my people tell me Skimpy did have a slow start, and people can do good in maneuver around him. They just couldn't maneuver.
Tepo Temba in the pit, Twitch in the pit. D-Rollers also in the pit. These guys are going on to mediums from the get-go. As we watch again, Bangobi is in the lead of this race from P4, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh Lord, you know, he got news this morning that his team might not be able to provide him with an engine, but they pushed so hard. He traveled kilometers over kilometers to make sure he's present for today's race. Currently, he is in P1 because of the resolution the team made for him. We've got Lehua in P4. He must have navigated through the carnage.
Through the carnage.
As well in P5.
Oh, Kasango Music is within
what happened
position.
to Toboza? We've got Toboza in P9 as well. I believe he was in the pit. Let me verify this.
Toboza wasn't in the pit. I think it was the early contact he had there with Tepo Temba when they both shot for that bend.
Oh Lord, what? Oh, this is a lot of courage. Tamayo from the back of the grid. We've got Tamayo in P6.
The problem we have with Tamayo's got a drive-through penalty that he still needs to serve. Oh
that
no!
just destroys everything he worked for.
Skimpy One has just left the session, ladies and gentlemen. He's probably gutted wherever he's at. Oh, he had a slow start. My goodness.
Yeah, he really did. He really did. Oh, God, no! We just had contact. We cannot have
Toboza, contact!
And he now loses a front wing as well. We cannot have this type of carnage, guys. We cannot have this type
Kasango Music, 5-second penalty as well. I'm assuming it's contact.
Oh, Lord.
As he goes into the pits as well.
No, Toboza keeps driving. Okay, his wing is intact.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Is there ever a time where we won't lose a wing? Can we now calculate the number of wings lost and equate them to the number of laps? We cannot be having such. We cannot be having such, ladies. We cannot be having such, these drivers. They are too eager. They are too eager to take the top step of the podium. Tepo Temba now recovers in P11 with brand new mediums.
Oh my goodness. Is that not going to mess up his strategy? One needs to wait and see. We've got Bonga in P3 with the softs as well. Lehua, P4 with the Williams. Twitch gets a 3-second penalty. I'm assuming that one was for corner cutting. Definitely not contact. Oh no.
Tell me, Zotile, what corner cutting do you think happens
under the safety car?
Please enlighten me.
You know, man.
Rush?
Yeah. You know, sometimes, you probably was on 2 warnings already during the race. And, you know, sometimes one mishap under safety car. No, that is correct. That is correct.
No, Twitch, my rent money is on you. We need to see small things from you, man. We got Twitch in the last point position in P10. I believe safety car is in this lap.
Oh, Kasango goes out of the track under safety car. Oh my goodness.
He gets a 5-second penalty, I think. And he is a loose wing. His end plate is non-existent on that car. Oh Kasango
goodness.
Music.
Hey.
And he touches again.
Hey, what's going on, Kasango?
Can someone get Haas on the phone? Can someone get Haas engineers on the phone? Oh no, this is giving oh Lord, this is so much
anyway, safety car. Hey, what happened? I thought he was going off track. Was it his network?
No, there was a brief network glitch, my brother. We've got Banobi leading them up as safety car goes in this lap.
I think Bangobi might have network problems there as he keeps on ticking back and out as we are off once again, ladies and gentlemen. Tsepiso's down on the straights. He's pushing. Bangobi, is he gonna go on the outside? Tsepiso with raw pace. Oh no.
Oh, and everyone buys their time, including Bonga. Oh, Bonga tries the switcher route to get more speed onto the straight. He approaches the Ferrari, the gearbox of the Ferrari. He's slightly back. I think we need to wait 3 more laps till the activation of DRS. Further down.
Oh, does he stop? Yes, he stops.
The 2 Red Bulls switch positions. Team orders at Red Bull.
Team orders, definitely. Team orders there at Red Bull.
P6 and Mike Tyson at P7.
Obviously, between the 2 Red Bulls, I think when we talk pace, Topoza has the pace. But when we talk strategy, I think Tyson is always... I think he always outsmarts most of the drivers, as we saw him finishing the podium finish at Baku.
100%,
So we'll see how it pans out today for the Red Bulls. Tamayo still needing to serve his drive-through penalty, sitting at P4. Is he looking at probably opening a gap there? Again, we need to remind you guys that Tamayo started at the back of the grid. Will the drive-through take him back to the back of the grid? We will see. As we see Ubonga closing the gap on Tsepiso, using a bit of ERS. Will he wait for the DRS zone? He's going alongside Tsepiso, chowing a lot of... Tsepiso defends very well there. As we are about to enter the second lap, of which DRS will be enabled, as we see Ubonga pull a 1:31.8, which is the fastest lap in the past 5 laps that we've been on the race. Talk to me, Melo.
We've got Tsepo Temba in P10 trying to fight his way back up into the front of the grid. He just passes Tamayo, who serves his drive-through penalty, and goes into P9 as he makes a move on Maverick. He almost touches with Gamma as he lines up a move going into turn 3. Looks like Tsepo Temba needs to fight back. He needs to fight back to get in front. So we've got drivers. All drivers have served their drive-through penalties. Kazango is in the pit as we speak, with 15 seconds worth of time penalties.
I think those 15 seconds were probably seconds of contact there during the safety car, which I think it might have cost Tegwe 5 seconds as well, which was not his fault. We'll see if the stewards will have a look at this one as we go back to the lead. Bangobi is already almost 3 seconds ahead. He's pushing the McLaren. He is obviously frustrated with his teammates crashing out on the before the first turn. And again, seems like he's going to be carrying McLaren to the points here, Melo.
I was about to say, what's going on with the McLaren? We've got one driver in both tiers doing all the heavy lifting, and the other driver is just not showing up to the party. I don't know. Is that a coincidence?
It's actually interesting you say that, because I feel like in tier 1 as well, Titus is the one carrying the team.
We've got Tsepiso. Tsepiso dives into the pit. Anyone know why that is?
Is it a wing broken? Or is it a strategy?
He goes on the medium.
He could be cancelling his 5-second penalty right and early. Can he take the mediums? 23 laps? Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think so. That was an early pit stop there as Tamayo passes his teammate once again. Whew. As we go back to the
faster between the Tamayo and Tsepo?
I think so far. I think so far in the 4 races, Tamayo has been the quicker of the 2. But one thing I like about them is that they normally they always communicate in the track. So remember, in the US of A, we thought they were fighting each other, but it wasn't the case with the 2 Ferrari drivers. They were actually just giving each other track position. So far, I think Tamayo is the first one of the 2. As we jump on board with Ubonga, who is in P2, we are hoping he does not lose this car during the race, as we saw him lose it a couple of times during practice.
We've got Tsepo Temba now making a move on Tyson for 6th place. He is lining him up for the long back straight. Oh, Tyson goes wide.
And he takes it. He offends Tabo as well, as Tabo is also going for Tyson. But Ngobi keeps on putting fast lap after fast lap. You know what? Let's get into the action. We'll see Bangobi later, guys, as we watch Utabo put pressure on Tyson Is this going to be a DRS train? Will he have enough pace to take him? Oh, Tabo is moving. He is going to go in the inside. Is he going to be able to break it? Will he be able? He locks up. Oh, he takes it clean. Whoa.
He does.
That was a clean. That was a clean overtake. I also thought he wasn't thinking. I even saw him lock up. Oh, as we see, Tyson is pushing his car back. Oh, wasn't quick enough. Oh.
He decides to fight another day. We've got Tyson in P8. The Ferraris are closing in behind them during this squabble.
Well,
We've got Twitch as well, closing on Toboza.
Oh, Twitch pit for mediums, of course. We see his 4 laps with the mediums. Almost contact there as he puts pressure on Toboza. Twitch, he is far back now, obviously. I think the softs might be dying out here as we jump back to Bangobi. Will Bangobi pit? One remains to see.
Yeah, I think he should go 2 more laps at the most.
If he wants to push those mediums to the end.
Oh, he's still going. He's got another lap on those softs.
But I think he's comfortable with 6 seconds already ahead. As we see Ubonga pitting in, I think he's going to go on mediums here. I think most of these drivers are going on a 2 pit stop strategy. What do you think there, Mano?
Yeah, no, I agree. But if they can push this...
Interesting. Sorry to interrupt you. Interesting. Bonga goes on the softs again. So that proves that he is actually going to pit again.
Okay, interesting. I think if Bangobi can take this softs long and pit around lap 12, he can take the mediums from there to the end.
Oh my goodness, as we see Ukasango get another penalty. He has DNF'd. Kasango has DNF'd. Was he disqualified? Full safety car again. Ooh-wee.
Oh my lord.
I think that will buy Bangobi and Lehua at the front time, as they will be able to pit for the mediums, as everyone has pit.
So we've got Lehua in P2. He might, but will Twitch send it to the box? Will Twitch box or will he take track position?
What would you do here, Melo? I think I would...
I'd keep track position if I was Twitch.
You'd keep track position?
Those mediums are only 5 laps old. So it's either I go on the hards to the end or I stay on track to go on softs later.
Or with 5 laps in the mediums, Topoza's in a good position as he has just pit. Oh, did I think Bangobi was going past the pit? Was that a glitch again? Whew, guys.
Bonga loses out. He's a loser of this safety car. He finds himself in P8.
He's in P8.
However, we still got drivers in front of him who might box, so we'll have to wait. Oh, we've got the top 2 in the pits. The top 2 definitely. There was a no-brainer from the top 2. Let's wait for Twitch. Twitch is also in the pits. And he goes on what tire as we wait to see what...
He might put mediums again. I think he might put mediums again. He goes on softs. What?
Twitch going aggressive. Twitch is going aggressive. He's slowly dropping down the field. He's currently P6. With Sepotemba right behind him.
Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense though, Melo? Why would you go on softs when you are on mediums? I think the best thing to do there was to go on mediums again and try push the tires to the end of the race, or just not pit and keep track position like you said.
Exactly. Oh, the hards, they just go to the end of the story. But clearly Twitch knows something we don't. But it just doesn't make sense to us. But they are the drivers, not us tonight. As he's on the soft tire in P6. Zepiso is back in the race on the mediums. He decided to keep track position. He's back in P5. Tamayo, his teammate, is in 10th position in brand new mediums. Looks like the Red Bulls are fighting for the same piece of tarmac tonight. They are following each other sequentially in P8 and 9.
100%. Topoza obviously currently the first of the 2, as I see Bangobi pushing the safety car there. He wants to get going, Bangobi. He also has pit for softs again, meaning that he needs to pit again, as again, viewers, you are not allowed to drive the full race with only one set of tires. So if you had started the race with mediums, at some point you must put a different set of tire. That is the rule. Otherwise, you get disqualified from the race.
Definitely. Oh man, this strategies looks like Bangobi is impatient with his safety car. He's urging him to go faster.
Bangobi is pushing that safety car. Oh my goodness, Bangobi wants to get going.
Oh, but no, that thing's like an elevator. No matter how many times you press the button, it still won't go faster, my brother. Just stay behind the safety car.
Yeah, it might be risking. It might be risking.
So from lap 10, or assuming the safety car goes in this lap, do you think the softs might make it to lap 18, 17?
I think you can take it to lap 20 here, Melo. But obviously, yeah. You obviously want to make the most of the medium, so drivers need to be smart here. Probably
take the most of them for 5 laps. Just eat everything they have. Then
100%.
Lap 17, take the mediums.
Okay, noting that the safety car might be going in lap 11. I think lap 17 pit for mediums, and make the most of them. Correct. As we see Utabo, probably the only driver that hasn't pit, obviously making the most of those mediums, as he had pit earlier when he had an incident. So let's see how that pans out.
Car, and he finds himself in good track position in P2. Will Lehua make a move? Because Lehua's on that brand new soft. Sweet Bonga right behind him. Oh Lord, that will be an interesting fight to see.
I think that might have not really been a bad idea from Utabo. Noting obviously that most of these drivers are going to pit again. Tsepiso on lap 3 on the mediums, I'm assuming will pit again as well. So might not be a bad idea. I think he might have a problem obviously with the guys behind him with the faster tires. So yeah, interesting to see. Interesting to see
what's going to happen. We're just waiting on the final Williams driver to catch up in P13. Does he have a wing? It looks like that car has. Let me just have a closer look.
Safety car.
He has no wing. Hence why he's so far back. The Williams of Tengwe has no front wing.
Will the safety car wait for him?
He should pray the safety car doesn't go in this lap. Does it?
I think it's not going in. I think it's not going in again. Safety car in this lap.
Yes.
Oh, that was a late one. That was a late call. No, Bangobi stops there, puts a dead stop there. Obviously trying to make the most of the safety car. Does he send it? Tabo wants to go. Oh my God, what is Bangobi doing? What is Bangobi doing?
It is not allowed.
What is Bangobi doing? You cannot do that, mate.
Oh man.
No, Bangobi, you cannot do that, Bangobi. Oh my goodness.
I cannot express what a mess that was. Bangobi, we cannot have such. You do not stop and go under safety car restarts. Oh man. Who came off worse? I saw a front wing. Who was that? Who made contact?
I think it was. I don't know if Tsepiso still has a wing, but the guys were off and going. Bangobi tried to stop on the line. I think Tsepiso might have lost the wing there.
No,
we wait and see.
Oh man. That will definitely be reviewed by the stewards at the end of this race. We've got Twitch in P1, Tsepiso P2, Lehua in P3, Bangobi P4. A lot of people won't be happy with that McLaren at this moment.
Yeah, that was not on by Bangobi. Once you get going, you get going. You do not stop again, which already has caused incidents, as we saw a couple of drivers losing wings. It's interesting to see who it will be as your favorite. Melo is in the lead. Twitch. Oh, there's an accident. Tyson has DNF'd. Safety car is out again.
Oh Lord. Oh, Tyson.
Oh my goodness. Are we having another safety car race? What is happening here? As we see, Tsepiso has to pit 100%. He pits.
Really? Okay.
Yes, he pits.
And Twitch keeps going.
On the softs. I think if I'm Tsepiso, I'm putting mediums and I'm taking them to the end of the race. Correct.
100%.
Oh. What?
Oh,
what?
Lord.
What did we see there? What was that? Oh
man. what a disaster from Bangobi. Something really unexpected from a driver experienced as
Experience as him, 100%.
Come on, man. We cannot
This
have
will
such.
definitely be reviewed by the stewards, guys. Definitely will be reviewed.
So the top 5 still did not pitch. We've got Tsepo Temba now back again in the mix at P5. After that first lap incident that put him last. Oh my, what a race. We've got 12 drivers remaining from the initial 16 that started this race. Oh man. Oh, what a shame. You're right. But Nobi, I haven't heard an official word from the stewards, but I believe Banobi will be summoned to the stewards.
Nah, definitely. Definitely.
Yes, and from Flash by Sanel, yeah, the Aston Martin might take Constructors' Championship at this rate in this season. Definitely. Flashed by. Oh, Banobi. That will be reviewed. We've got Twitch in the house. Our pole sitter is back in P1. Is that where he belongs? Is that where he deserves to be? I think we might get mixed feelings about that.
We will wait and see. As we look at the grid, I think Topoza is also in a good position.
100%. Actually, Topoza can nest his tires to the end. He definitely can nest his tires to the end. We've got Ngrebut Kuzwayo in the tier 1 Haas cheering up his colleague in the second Haas team. Oh Lord, this is interesting.
Definitely, Nebo had a good race here. We are hoping that his counterpart in tier 2 has a good race as well. Hopefully Twitch's first win, as he has already accomplished his long-awaited podium finish. Will he be able to take the race? Downfall for him is he obviously has a 3-second penalty, but will be interesting to see.
Yeah, it really is. He's the only one in the penalty so far, so that makes things interesting for the end of the race. Having a clean race so far, as all the penalties have been cleared up at the pit stops. If you had a 5-second penalty, it is cleared at the pit stop with change of tires. We've got Twitch and Lehua in P2 in the Williams. Bonga, who won't let him keep that place in P3 in the Mercedes. But Nobi, who still has to meet with the principal, is in P4. Tsepo Temba has fought all the way from the back and is in P5. Topoza with an interesting tire strategy in P6. That's someone to watch. We've got D Rollers in P7. The Rolex in the time are telling me that he's only a second behind Topoza in terms of pace. We'll see how that resumes when racing goes. We've got Tepiso. This man has been up and down in the center of the grid. This guy reminds me of Jem Eli. Remember Jem Eli? Top left, top right. This man has been in every section of this grid. He's been in the front, he's been at the back, he's been at the middle. He now finds himself in P8. The two Ferraris are split by Gama in P9 and Tamayo in P10 summarizes the top 10. Tabo, who's found himself in the front. I think he was the one who came off worst after the incident with Batomi, but we'll have to review that and give you positive feedback. We've got Tino, who is catching up in the Williams, hopefully before the safety car goes in, assuming it does go in this lap. Let's wait and see.
I think Tepiso, the Ferrari drivers might be in a good position, including Gamma, Maverick. With the tire selection, I think they can take these to the end.
I think so too. Let us wait. Safety car has not signaled anything, but we have had some late calls already in this race. Let's just
another late call. I hope Twitch doesn't do what Bangobi did. I hope Twitch doesn't do what Bangobi did. I hope as Messi.
Yes, that's how you do a restart. Bangobi might have passed under. Yes, he has to give the position back. In the process, loses out to Tsepo Temba. But he fights back. Oh no, he doesn't. We've got Twitch.
Bangobi's race goes from bad to worse as there is contact there.
In
My
P7,
goodness.
he now finds himself behind Tsepiso in the Ferrari. He had contact with Temba fighting into turn 1. As he had to yield, he made an overtake on Bonga before the start-finish line. Remember, you're not allowed to overtake until you pass the start-finish line. So he had to give the position back to Bonga. As Tsepiso, oh, does he? Oh, he keeps it clean as he attacks Kopoza. He stays behind Kopoza in P6. But we've got the top 2 still keeping it clean.
Oh, nice corner take there by Ubonga as he is attacking Ulehua.
Lehua places his car perfectly in defense of that move. Oh, bit of hesitation from both drivers. Beautiful racing from P2 and 3 of Bonga and Lehua. But that brings Seppo Temba into the mix. It brings him closer. It brings him closer as they go up the back straight now. All the top 3, 4 are separated by just 2 seconds. Oh man, there's a switch. Banobi takes Tsepiso. Banobi overtakes Tsepiso on the back straight and is now going for Kopoza. Going through the last corner. We've got Banobi. Oh, fights for traction but manages to keep his car intact. He's going down the start-finish straight behind Kopoza. Remember, in the previous lap, he had contact with Seppo Temba, which made him drop 2 places. It's Kopoza, Banobi, Tsepiso. As Banobi sends a dummy on the inside, he doesn't make the move. Oh, contact between Tsepiso and Banobi as Tsepiso hits the back of Banobi. But now Banobi's propelled. Banobi's propelled against Kopoza. Does he take it? Does he take it going into 10-4? No, he doesn't. We've got Kopoza, P5, 6 Banobi, 7 Tamayo, all separated by a second. We go into the second sector now. Traction lost by Banobi. I think frustration might be overcoming him right now. He needs... Oh, Tsepiso sends it down the inside and avoids contact with Banobi. They were side by side for half a second there. But Tsepiso loses some time as we'll come back. Remember, we still do not have DRS activated for this lap. Will only be activated 3 laps after the restart of the safety car. We've got a 3-second penalty for Gamma Maverick for going track limits. He might have gone on track and gained an advantage, hence why he's got a 5-second penalty. We've got Twitch still in the lead and he has opened a 2.5 gap to Lehua in P2 and Bonga tucked in right behind the Williams.
As we see Umanobi going hard on Ukopoza. Obviously his tires with more traction. Is it gonna give him space? Ooh, takes it clean. He takes it clean. With Twitch taking the first lap with the 131.5. Obviously needing to open the gap as he has to.
Seppo Temba and Bonga into side by side, but Seppo Temba yields and he wants to fight another day.
Which is that's good driving there from Seppo Temba. I mean, there's no need to crash or spin the car when you know that you can chase him up again. As we go back live to Utopoza, as we see Ubanobi has obviously overtaken Utopoza, but will Ubanobi have to pit again in lap 16 of 29? We wait to see. Tsepiso goes on the inside of Utopoza. That is good driving. Will they give each other space? Oh, that is clean. Nice yielding there from Tsepiso.
Tsepiso's coming back.
Nice defender. Hey, he almost loses that car. As we watch,
remember guys, Banobi still needs to go to the pits. He has the mandatory pit stop to do, so his race is really not resolved yet.
As we watch Tsepiso's teammates closing the gap between the two, one wonders what team orders will be, as the time now is 2.2 seconds. It was like 3 seconds last lap. It's clear to see that Tamayo is the quicker driver of the two for... Oh, it's a DNF by Banobi! Oh, safety car is out.
What happened?
Safety car is out again. This is good news for the gang and the front crew, as they will have to pit for mediums. Twitch goes first. They do. MKG Bonga boxes against Seppo Temba. Boxes Utopoza. Will he box? He goes and keeps the position with the all medium. Will Tsepiso box? He obviously does. Tamayo as well. Oh, we have a new front three.
Kopoza decides to keep track position, ladies and gentlemen. He's on medium tires that are only 8 laps old, and he's choosing to stay in front. I think he can take these tires to the end.
He definitely can. He definitely can. If there's a driver who can take these tires to the end, it's definitely him.
But now, tell me now, we've got 2 Ferraris in the top 3 positions.
Ooh, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting what the conversation is like there. I think they'll give it a go though and see who's the quick one of the two. But I think team strategy will obviously require both drivers to be on track. Interesting, yeah. I think both of them also would like to finish the race. As we see Twitch and P4 with new mediums, things have turned. And I think he is the one with the advantage.
This is interesting. I hope all the viewers can see how old each set of tires the drivers have, how old they are. Looking at that at Tabo, he put on the hards, but I believe he might go back in the pit and change that. So this makes it interesting. The top 5. Why isn't D-Rollers going in for brand new tires? Do you have an idea, Zota? Because he's on soft.
He's on soft. That are 7 laps old. And I don't see his teammates on the grid, so I don't know if it's Jeff's orders or it's his orders. As we see the comments coming there in the chat section, they are saying Mangobi had it driving with the way he was driving. I think Mangobi had a bad day. What do you think, man?
Honestly, I wouldn't say a bad day. I would just say terrible decision making from Mangobi, where he was trying to make the overtakes, the things he did under safety car results. So I think it's just bad decision making, because there's a difference between decision making and a bad day. So 100%. It was mostly bad decision making from Mangobi. Unfortunately, he's out of the race now. Our championship leader. This will definitely spice things up in the rankings. Oh
no, Melo, correction. Tamayo is the championship leader. Sitting at P2 as the Piso pits. As Topoza pits, Tamayo goes around again. I think he's taking these mediums to the end. This is interesting. Tepiso goes on hard tires with with almost 10 laps remaining.
He could have even done the softs if he wanted to.
He would have done the softs.
Man.
Oh no. Topoza goes on the mediums.
My best guess is the safety car will still go in this lap, man. That's my best guess. Why? Tepiso.
Decision making there again, guys. Decision making there again. He could have gone with softs that he used for qualifying. I think I would have.
Take his already mediums to the end. There's still another way to go.
Exactly, as his teammates in the front has done. One wonders if they've advised each other to pit again. Are the guys behind them intimidating them with new mediums? One wonders.
Hey, Zotai, look at your P5. Who's your P5 then? Tell me what's going to happen there.
Tepo Tamba on the new softs. Oh my goodness. This is going to be interesting. Oh my goodness, this is going to be interesting.
I sense an upset. I genuinely sense an upset. This 3-second penalty might come back to haunt Twitch. I definitely think it's going to punish him towards the end of the race.
Oh, with more safety cars coming out, I think that will be the case, Melo. Right now, he wouldn't want to experience any other safety car. Oh my goodness, as Wangobi has to go apologize there with the fans that are watching. He's saying he might have had connectivity issues as the safety car is going in. We go live.
Tepiso has an issue and almost collides with D-Rollers here. I don't know what was going on, but okay, everything is resolved. Back to the front, as I believe the safety car might be going in this lap.
Ooh, Twitch is putting pressure on Tamayo, who's got tires that are 5 laps old. Ooh, I think Tamayo might have the pace right now, but obviously towards the end of the race, that's when Twitch will come up as we go again, ladies and gentlemen, with the leader, Tamayo, our championship leader right now, leading the race, followed closely by Twitch on P2, MKG Lehua. Oh my goodness.
So we've got to fight at the back. We've got 3 going wide of Tabo, Topoza, and Tegwe.
There's contact with Tegwe, and as Tepiso makes a position there on the hards. Oh, guys, we need to give each other space as Tepiso goes with the hards. He has to go past Tegwe because Tegwe has obviously got old tires and he has to pick. He's got grip. Ooh.
Topoza is feeling frustrated behind that Williams of Tengwe in P9. Oh man, after losing his teammate, I'm sure he now feels
Tengwe
the weight
goes
to
wide.
his shoulder.
Tengwe might have to go pit. I think those softs are done. I think those softs are done
Yeah,
for...
they definitely are.
For Utekwe, 14. Tabo gets a 3-second penalty as we go back to the lead.
Tepiso takes P6. He takes Gamma on the straight.
As we are live with Twitch, putting pressure. Is he gonna go on the outside? Is he? Is that a spot to overtake? It brings Ulehua into the mix. Some action at the top 3, top 4. Bonga is also in action. Temba on the softs. This is gonna be a DRS train. This is definitely gonna be a DRS train as we are on board with Tsepo Temba on the softs, putting pressure on Bonga. This is gonna be interesting.
Temba, they go side by side with Bonga into 10-1.
Tsepo Temba loses that car.
Temba dives bomb.
Tsepo lost that car.
Tsepo Temba
Tamayo spins out as well.
Tsepo Temba.
Tsepo Temba just pulled a Josh. Tsepo Temba just pulled a Josh.
Into 10-1, for those who are not familiar with it, Josh is losing your braking point into a 10-1 and taking cars with you. Unfortunately, Tsepo Temba has no front wing. Lehua managed to navigate his way like a terrorist and does not have any damage whatsoever.
Bonga goes off track. What's going on with Bonga? Has he lost the wing? I think he might have lost the wing. What's happening with Tepiso? Tepiso loses his car. Oh no.
I think Tsepo Temba with no wing goes into P4.
No, I think Tepiso will take that position back. Obviously, Tsepo Temba will be much slower on the corners as he goes wide, rightfully so, with the lost wing.
Topoza with him trying to navigate around Tepiso. We've got Lehua with a 2-second gap already in front.
As we go back to the penalties, Bonga's got 5-second penalty. Tepiso's got a 5-second penalty. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I think the stewards are going to be busy tonight.
That's going to be a long night for the stewards as we're looking at a potential race winner in P1 of Lehua with no penalties, 1.6 seconds ahead of Twitch. Then we've got Bonga in P3, Tepiso in P4 with those hearts. We've got Topoza in the P5. Tsepo Temba just went into the pits for a brand new wing change. Tamayo P9, Tengwe P.
Tepiso is making those hard tires work. He is currently in P3, hunting down Bonga on the outside. Is he gonna get it? That is clean. That is clean by Tepiso.
But they come back.
Beautiful by Tepiso. Beautiful by Tepiso.
We've got Topoza who wants a piece of the cake as well, right behind Bonga.
Those cars are moving. I am actually surprised, Melo.
I genuinely think the driver's making them work. That driver's making those tires.
He is moving that car. Obviously, he needs to represent Ferrari. Tamayo had to pay for new soft in P10.
Definitely
still within the points.
There was a drift championship there from Tepiso as he drifted through that corner. We'll send footage of that later. Keep an eye out on the social media pages as Twitch is creeping in on Lehua in P2. He's slowly closing the gap.
Twitch losing that car. These guys are pushing these cars as Twitch takes a second sector purple. Takes the second sector purple, I think, as he might be going for the first lap. But Lehua is obviously managing that gap. It's not a fast lap. That was close.
Judging by his driving style, he's also doing time management. Does he go into 10-1? No, he buys his time to fight another day. What a crate. Topoza takes Bonga on the straights on DRS and takes P4 from Ubonga. Ubonga might be moving backwards. I think he has some structural damage to his car as he's really dropping down the pecking order.
As he's putting pressure again. He's actually driving with no wing. Bonga is driving with no wing.
That
my
makes
goodness.
sense, man. What a carnage of a race. We've got Lehua and Twitch fighting it out as they approach the third DRS zone. We'll see how this pans out. How do you think Lehua should approach this?
It's going to be hard with the DRS. He's probably drained his ERAs. He needs to defend as Twitch goes on the outside. Oh,
Nice one.
Lehua
I
takes it
believe that Lehua
clean.
must defend for as long as he can.
As he can, as this will eat up Twitch's tires as well. They've got tires that are 4 laps, both of them. As we see Utsepiso cutting the time there. Oh, it still remains at 7 seconds. Oh my goodness.
He's coming closer.
I think Twitch.
As well.
I think Twitch might be taking Lehua on the straight. Let's watch and see. Oh, as he takes the cleaner. Oh, out to the DRS zone. Definitely taking him. Definitely Twitch goes into the lead. But again, guys, the penalties in this race. As Twitch has got a 3-second penalty, Lehua just needs to stick behind him to take his first win of the season. Both these drivers are going for their first win of the season. Tier 2 is just... Oh, it's been drama. Hey.
100%, man, 100%. We've got 6 laps to go. For people rooting for Lehua, he just needs to stay within 3 seconds towards the end of the race, while keeping his own race clean and not accumulating penalties in the process. So we've got Zepiso closing in on those hards. Or did those hards just reach their peak? I think those tires in terms of pace might have reached their peak. Oh, wait! Twitch spins! Twitch spins!
Oh no! Lehua goes ahead! Is this race over for Zepiso? Is in P2 with the hards. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's still twitching around in P3. I think those tires might be giving. Oh my lord, this is so bad for Twitch. Oh,
what's going on with Twitch?
Contact between Composer and Twitch. I think as he comes back to fight him on the left-hander, preparing for the right-hander. What happens side by side in the fast right-hander?
Defending there by Composer. Twitch might obviously have to push to make sure that he's in the DRS zone. As we see, Composer is out of ERS. Oh, Twitch has a gap.
Oh man, what's going on with Twitch today, man? Come on.
Ooh, mistake at the wrong time for Twitch there. As we go back to Lehua, who is leading this race. Who would have thought? Who would have put
the person closest to him, and that person has a 5-second penalty.
Who would have
Lehua has a net lead of 11 seconds with only 5 laps to go.
I can promise you now, nobody, even in the comments from our viewers, had put their money on Lehua. Race is not over, obviously, but he is leading this race comfortably, ladies and gentlemen. As we watch Utsepiso P2 with the hards pushing it. Ooh.
Composer's definitely hoping that he can secure that second spot in the podium, as he does not need to make an overtake on Zepiso. He just needs to stay there. But Twitch won't make that easy for him, because Twitch is applying pressure in P4.
100%, and Twitch has got 57% of his ERS. Composer is fighting to save his ERS. Obviously, he's trying to get to within a second of Zepiso. That will help him to at least have DRS.
Tamayo and D-Rollers have contact. Oh, Tamayo loses a wing. As he's being set up by Bonga now. Oh, contact between the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo. So unfortunate for Tamayo's race, which kept on coming and kept on going. You just never knew where he was.
Twitch with the fastest lap of a 1:31.3.
We've got Bonga now, who moves up in P6. He just did a new wing. He's in P6 now, 20 seconds behind Tamo. Will he make it? Because he's got brand new softs. He just might, but with only 4 laps to go, that's unlikely.
Oh, Tamayo's race might be over, as Tsepo Tema also makes a position on him. He might have to pit again. As we go back into the front, Composer applying some pressure there on Zepiso, as his mediums are also on 6 laps. Ooh, does he control the car? He controls that car.
I think this is a time where you shouldn't risk it all. The tires are on their limit. No time to risk it all. Easy on the throttle, easy on the corners. That is what they're doing. But now, Zepiso is now taking Composer with him, with DRS away from Twitch.
100% Twitch lagging up behind there a bit. Ooh, Composer might be smart here with 4 laps to go, just to stick behind Zepiso, making sure that every DRS zone is there. This will help him as well to start opening a gap from the likes
man.
of Twitch and Tabo.
This is so unfortunate on Temba's race. Right, currently he's suffering from network issues, but his race just went from bad to terrible, man. He was on. Yo, man, I don't know where to start with Temba's race, man.
Hopefully he'll be able to jump back on while the race is still lit, ladies and gentlemen, as we jump back again to the leader, Lehua NKT2191. He is moving this car, wants to take the first win of the season for a Williams driver. I mean, tier 2, you can't predict the season, Melo. I honestly can't. You know what?
Definitely, man. Because look now, we've got, is this the third race winner? If he does take this race win, that would make 3 different winners, am I correct?
Yes, that's correct. As Bonga puts a 137 as the fastest lap. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, fast lap is 1 extra point. So Bonga noting that he needs the points for his team as Crash crashed earlier. So fighting for the Mercedes team.
Yeah, definitely. That point is regained only if you finish in the top 10, and Bonga is definitely secured in top 10 so far. As he's making small gains on Tabo, but Tabo's just a bit too far with the laps remaining. With only 3 laps remaining, we've got your grid as it sits. The Williams of Lehoa P1, Tsepiso, Topoza finalized the top 3. Twitch, who seems to be fighting back at Topoza now in P4. Tabo in a lone race, Bonga in a lone race, Temba as well in the Aston Martin having a lone race. D-Rollers in P8, Gamma in P9, Tamayo in P10. Someone also had like a roller coaster of a race tonight. And we've got Tengwe.
Oh my God, as we watch Topoza putting pressure on Tepiso, will be able to Tepiso defends on the inside line, which is smart driving there. But Tepiso, but Topoza's gonna get another D or a zone to help him. Will he take Tepiso? Let us watch Slipstream. Tepiso defends inside line. Does he have enough error? Topoza goes on the outside. Is there contact? It's clean by the 2 drivers. Oh, this is good driving. This is a good advert for tier 2 driving. This is actually a good advert for tier 2 driving. Shout out to Topoza and Tepiso there. And Tepiso tries to brings back Twitch into the mix. Ooh, the top 3 are going to be. Was there contact as Tepiso goes back into the P2? I don't know what to say, Melo. Oh, help me out here, man, please.
I'm sweating juices here, man. We've got Tepiso in P2, but Topoza's fighting back. They're side by side going into the corner at the end of the DRS zone. They're side by side towards the corner.
Oh, defending by Tepiso there. Guys, I must say, I am proud. I think in the one person who might have an advantage here is Twitch, who's got ERS. The 2 drivers have been defending their souls. As Tepiso gets a 3-second penalty.
That will hurt him.
My goodness.
That will definitely hurt him.
With 2 laps to go.
Oh, now we're gonna see the DRS come into activation for Topoza. Will he make this move?
I definitely will. I think at the straight, will definitely, as Tepiso tries to defend for his life. Topoza goes wide. Twitch might be taking Tepiso as well, as Tepiso defends. Tepiso might get DRS as well on Topoza. Topoza's out of ERS. He gets it. Oh my goodness, is he going on the inside? Twitch is in the mix. 3 cars side by side. This is so much action, ladies and gentlemen. Twitch just manages to hold this car. Oh my goodness, this is some racing from tier 2, ladies and gentlemen. Tepiso defends his position in P2. My goodness.
Beautiful racing, man. We've got Topoza back now into the gearbox of Tepiso. Also now Twitch is back. No matter how many times that car twitches, he keeps on finding himself back into this fight.
As we go, Topoza loses this car. At least he doesn't break a wing. He must go back on track. And which brings Tepiso again. Which brings Twitch back again into the fight as we have one lap remaining. Tepiso is the new Minister of Defense. That was good defended by Tepiso, man. I'm not gonna lie.
There was beautiful defense. There was beautiful driving and coordinating from both drivers. Space was given. Oh man, that was beautiful from all drivers.
All three drivers, including Twitch there. Shout out. I think that's an advert for Tier 2, guys. Like, I am actually proud of that. With no contact, 100%. Side by side. Everyone 100%. Is going for the kill. That was beautiful.
Tamayo
that was beautiful.
Move on Gama. Gama, who has network issues, I believe, is out of the race so far. We've got Twitch in P3. Will he pass him on track? Because currently the advantage comes back to Twitch for second place under penalties.
As we go to the race leader, MKG. My goodness. Who would have put their money on MKG? Oh my goodness. This reminds me
when Leicester City won the league. This reminds me when Leicester City won the league. Who put their money on Leicester City?
No one. As he goes wide, hoping he doesn't get a penalty, hoping he doesn't spin out.
He's actually keeping it clean.
He is keeping it clean. Lehua. I hope his brother's watching, because I mean he's got a supporter who's always watching here. He is about 100%. To win his first race of the season, race for Bahrain. Oh my goodness. This is exciting.
We want to ride along with the race winner as he's got one more corner to go. One more corner to go.
What are the odds of Williams winning the race? Rowan comments as NKT Lehua wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go, MKT, as we watch Twitch and Tepiso. Tepiso finishing in P3. Obviously, we will see how it goes as we watch the times.
God.
There for Tepiso. I think even if he was to, because obviously there's still going to be steward interaction there. With some of the 5 seconds.
As we inviting them to the paddock to come join the commentary box.
100%. We've got Ulehua P1 Twitch. His second position finish of the past 2 races. Tepiso in P3. Toboza in P4. Ooh, that was close there with Tepiso, but Tepiso takes the podium finish. Tabo.
That was so close.
Tabo, the Alpine driver, as obviously one of the Alpines once available, finishes P5. Bonga in P6 with the softs. Tepo Temba, P7. Obviously had network conditions. Tamayo is able to get some points as his rival is obviously Ubangombe, who crashed out. Oh, what a race.
We are joined in the paddock by Lehua. Lehua, are you there?
Oh, shout out, man. What a race. Let's just get comments there, guys, if everyone can hear Lehua, who has won the Bahrain Grand Prix. How you feeling, man? Yeah.
So tell me, no, definitely, Lehua. Tell me, man, there was carnage during one of the safety car restarts. And McLaren did an unprecedented move. Tell me, how did you maneuver that? Because we just saw front wings all over the place. How did you manage to avoid that? Definitely, man. 100%. From P10, and congrats again. All the comments and votes are going for driver of the day for Lehua, who took his first race win in Tier 2.
Let's go, Lehua. Come. Yeah, shout out Lehua for your first win of the season. Hoping you obviously keep it going as we go on to the next race on Wednesday. We see Nebo commenting, cool, calm and composed. By Lehua. That was actually clean. Do we have Utsepiso on the line or Twitch on the line there, Melo?
They're still driving in now, so they're in lap. We should see them any second coming in.
100%, guys. What a race. Besides the safety car, I think the Tier 2 gents, no, they did well today. We've got more than I mean, what, 10 finishes out of how many that were driving? 16. But yeah, 100%, 100%, guys.
What a race, man. I actually enjoyed this race. You know, coming back from Baku, that was carnage, man. That's not something we've called racing, but what we got today, I'm more than happy, man. I'm more than happy.
100%, man, 100%. Twitch! We see Twitch has joined us in the party. Master Twitch, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, mate? Again, we are seeing those small mistakes happening here and there when you're thinking, obviously, you are going for it. Can you tell us what happened in the incident where you spun out?
Lego touched me.
Oh, there was contact?
Contact with MKG. Unfortunately, and then after that, there was another incident with another racer. I spun out again, so I think we were just unlucky. But after that, MKG's went. He was sending the car. Well done to him. It was a good race.
100%, 100%. Your second position finish in 2 races. How you feel about that? Must be hacked, obviously not getting the race win, but how you feel about that?
Steady, man, steady. As long as we're consistently getting those points, I think we're in a nice place. You know, as much as number 1 be great, but number 2 is not bad. We'll take that.
100%.
No, 100%. Now, you know what, Twitch, that was perfect consistency, and you had so much support from your sister team in Tier 1 who were begging, who were pushing you forward. So that was beautiful, man. Consistency is key. And one of the commentators who won't be named actually put their rent money for you to win this race. That's how much confidence people have. Nice
I am
race,
very
Twitch.
disappointed.
I know, that wasn't disappointing. I think P2 was fine. As we read some of the comments, obviously questions from our viewers, who's another hash driver from Tier 1, he's asking Twitch, how are the new upgrades for the hash, seeing as that the points keep on coming now?
Listen, I think the development team has been doing really well.
Let's
the
go.
research that went in to the parts that we have now, I mean, they've done an amazing job. But congrats to the team. I mean, they're making the things happen. We did some testing over the before the season, and things are looking good.
100%, Twitch. Happy for your P2 finish. Hopefully the next race we are able to see you get that P1 win of the season as we jump on across to Utsapiso. Tsapiso, how are you feeling, man? P3? No, I must say you guys advertised Tier 2 there with the clean
100%.
racing that you guys were doing, no contact, bringing
100%.
Twitch back into the race, you know, fighting, changing positions. I mean, what was the thinking when you pit 1 lap after safety car? I thought you were actually gonna take your first stint of mediums to the end of the race. Why did you pit there? Is it?
And tell me,
Tsapiso.
what was the decision to go on the hards there, Tsepiso?
I think we might have lost Tsepiso there. Anyway, the commentary section is also saying that they obviously can't hear him. But nice drive by the top 3 again, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. We are going to Monaco on Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, with Tier 2. Will be an interesting race. Monaco Tier 1 again, same time tomorrow. I think we've had feedback, obviously, from our commentator, Tyson, that he won't be available tomorrow. We'll see if we can find a replacement commentator for tomorrow's race. But stay tuned, guys. It's going to be an interesting race. And let's go. Any final words there, Melo?
No, man, I love this race. This race was spectacular. The second half of this race was amazing. Really happy the drivers, the skill, the etiquette, keeping it clean, on track, beautiful from all the drivers. I have no complaints. I'm actually looking forward now to Monaco, in as much as most of the drivers are not.
100%. Thanks to you again, guys, for tuning in. We will see you same time tomorrow. Cheers, guys.
tomorrow. Cheers, guys.
Thank you, cheers.
Thanks.